Hello and welcome. This is CCFN 74, Server 2. And yeah, I'm Gek. I'm here to record it. It's going to be fought on Fool's Road, version 3, which is the one with Fob Papanov that we all know and love. So it's Village here, probably South Village, I guess, since it's North Village. Village, Hill 123. North Village, Fob Papanov, Hilltop and Papanov, Ammo Depot, and OP Fortress. Now, live at start, yeah, so 13 seconds. And we have, on the Russian side, FSQ, actually, Finnish squad, those other guys, Rusty in Places, and Red Bears, versus Hussaria, Squad Beans, Fear Academy, and, of course, Queen's Fighting Force. All right, let's make a squad. We'll be casting from the U.S. side both rounds now. So hopefully that's going to work out for us. Let's quickly actually catch this. We'll look at the Russian side since they're closest right now. So the trick to this is sort of, I guess, the U.S. side have to rush, and the Russians have to counter-rush. The most common rushes are Ammo Depot, I'd say, for the U.S. side, but also Fob Papanov is sort of normal, whereas Russians can really only go North Village, possibly Hill 123, but Hill 123 is tricky because if the U.S. side is there as fast as they can, that rush's just going to get crushed. So, yeah. FSQ coming out with the Logi and TOG in tow with the BTR 82A, the 30mm BTR. And US side way up ahead here. Actually, already coming up on Papanov. They're going to be there way, way ahead. And, yep, if they're fast, which they aren't, they don't look like they're heading straight there, even though the Russians are giving them sort of the, there we go. But he needs to be quick and careful because this 30 mil here, this is Fear Academy pushing up in a striker. And that striker needs to hide as soon as that 30 mil shows up. And right now they're pushing up. And there is a little way in here for the initiated. A lot of probably a lot of people know about it. Yeah, there you go. Pintu knows about it. Where you can crawl in there. Okay, let's have a look at who's up here. It's Red Bears coming down from the hills here, as well as RIP, who've set up here. But right now, Fear Academy are going to be in position long before anything. And it doesn't look like there's any kind of rush happening anywhere. QFF are heading for Hilltop, but it's not so much a rush, I'd say. TOG are going to be there before them. So, I mean, they're trying to contest it, I guess, making sure that the Russians keep a lot of boys there. Ooh, now this 30 mil. What's he shooting at? Oh, there we go. That's the... But he is taking fire. And he is pulling back. There were two strikers down there. I think he killed one. The second striker in slightly better cover, I guess. But not brilliant. Yeah. So that is Mag and... Oh, someone else's name. I can't... They're like overlapping. So that's impossible to read. But one striker down there for the 30 mil. Now going for the second one. Snudda and White Knight. Trying to shoot back. No, that's too late. You can't start backing up then. You're already gone. There you go. Another kill scored there for Skin. Ooh, but now taking shots. And this thing is worth a lot of tickets. I think it's 28, 26. Yeah, you got to be super duper careful against that thing. And if he gets 3 strikers with that, yeah, that's pretty amazing right there. Like, even at this distance, he is going to kill you good. The best defense against those guys, oh yeah, if it's a Humvee. Yeah, the Humvee could take 3 of those shots and it just goes boom. All right, so right now, Squad Beans, Fear Academy, holding well on flag here. I'm just worried he's going to... Yeah, they're holding well. Red Bears are getting closer, but... I mean, with this much resistance here, you can't expect them just to run them over, basically. Ooh, Pismiggy as well, having been able to push all the way up here. And there goes the Humvee. That Humvee's dead. But then again, that's 6 tickets. Or 8? 6? I think it's 6. So Pismiggy's been up here. Is this anywhere near the FOB? Probably not. And it's not bugged, which is nice. So right now we see a 54 ticket lead here for the Russians, and that's pretty much coinciding with all the material that's been destroyed here by this 30 mil, killing so far 2 strikers and a Humvee. And strikers aren't cheap either. So, yep, that's those 50 tickets right there. Be careful with your material, people. Squad 4 now nearing Hilltop. Hilltop is being capped, though, by TOG right here. And QFF now, just now making it to the gates here. And US side have been capturing Village. They're slightly ahead in terms of capture. And then Papa is being capped. So I guess QFF is here right on time when, sort of, if they manage to clear this out from TOG, they will be able to, ooh, and one has been spotted. Lightfu going down to Pliskin. And they did have a vehicle down here. Oh, there we go. It is Blind Eye in an MTLB, it sounded like. Yep. That is the 30mm MTLB, which is not a nice guy to meet. And yet again, another 30mm gun, which is basically the Russian side, or the only side with 30mm guns at the moment. So they basically have superior firepower in terms of vehicles, but then again, they do cost more, and the MTLB is quite slow and difficult to control. And let's quickly have a look here. Red Bears getting even closer, but as you can see, they are dying en masse here. It's a very, very difficult approach, especially over these. I mean, the trees give you sparse cover, but it's nothing big, right? And it's really, really tricky making it through there. And when you look at sort of, like, you've got no cover when you hit the walls either. White Knight on one side, Extreme B on the other. So Papa is currently super duper secure, and what really needs to happen is all these other guys need to... Oh, and here we go. Blind Eye here, taking hits from Oak Oak. Our good friend Oak Oak. Oh, and going down. Nice job there, Oak Oak. I think... I can't remember how many tickets that thing is. My guess is 16-ish. Oh, but Blind Eye surviving, seeing it coming, jumping out, kills Hussarius. Klaku. There we go. Klaku. I'm sure that's the wrong way to pronounce that, but there you go. And QFF. Wow, really, really nice. Losing very, very few people and just sort of surrounding the enemy. Oh, TOG's Johnny here. On the flank, it just popping him off. Pyro's down. Jenny's down.
Squad 4, you've got
Vasily going down. Alright, so scratch that. QFF nearly decimated here. Pliskin trying to make it in. It gets killed at the
Gentlemen,
stairs
you can
here.
put the fob somewhere in your location.
So they've
We've
got
already let
2
you
guys
display.
alive on
Roger.
flag, basically, with Stormer here. Oh, going down, looking for that spawn point. Sees ST Hyper, realizing that the rally's down here. ST Hyper goes down. If you just push up, you could take out that rally, and that's going to be vital for your team. But, yeah, you're going to take it out. Exactly. So that's pretty decent there by Stormer. Let's quickly have a look over here again. The south flank has been decimated. HSR lying dead here. But having taken out all the Russians, they only really need their medic to push in here.
We are
And right now, Red Bears once again pushing in, assisted by smoke, but they have been fought back once. And odds are they're going to be fought back again. The 30 mil is operational.
On the crossroad, enemy BTR.
With skin here. Doing damage. But I mean, the 30 mil, it's super duper good against vehicles, not awesome against infantry. Ooh, wow, look at this. And here we have FSQ here pushing from the south, guaranteed going to be taking out that that FOB there, or going to be trying at the very least. But right now, it is completely undefended. And if you do take that out, this defense here is going to be crumbling a little bit. Ooh, Magmag here building the 50 cal, and going to be taking fire on Skin here in the vehicle. And Skin, I think, pulling back. Yep, he's just hiding behind the hill here and getting some repairs. And this 50 cal can then shoot at everything else. And again, like, this assault not going too well, but FSQ are going to make short work of that FOB as soon as they find it. The trick right now is to not expose yourself until you've got this under wraps. And if they take out this Logi, no, they're just lying down. They're just going to lie down. They're not going to expose themselves. And I think they got away with it. Exactly. Really well played there by FSQ. Not jumping the gun, so to speak. And if they do take out this FOB, that's... Well, I wouldn't say it's the end for this defense, since it's pretty solid. And they've pushed back the enemy quite far. They're going to be able to sort of hold on for a little while. And maybe long enough to drop a new FOB. But, oh, Blind Eye here. All alone. If he fires his gun right now, oh, wow. Never mind. Got sniped up.
No,
yeah, but if they take out that FOB, it's all about sort of the timing. They'd be better off taking it out. Well, I guess timing is irrelevant, but right now they have a little bit of breathing room.
I'm not sure about the FOB.
Okay, so right now they're saying shit's going down. Is that what they're saying? Well, Squad Beans are pushing back. Yeah, and Magmag does appear to be... yeah, Magmag kills Migas there on the FOB and gets shot, though, by Optial. That wasn't Migas even. That was macOS. Or Macos. Yeah. And Macos getting revived right away. Tango's on fob, says Magmag here. Squad Beans needs to push back, but there's no way they're going to be in time. There's no way anyone's going to be in time, especially now with Optial on the hab there, just covering that, making sure they can't reinforce that way. But again, like I said earlier, right now, this is possibly the best time for these guys to lose their FOB. Because they've pushed the enemy way back, and they're closing in on sort of the Russian fob here. Extreme B and Sporky killing their way towards the hab. However, a lot of guys spawning there. Ooh, and that grenade. That was a beautiful grenade. All right, so let's quickly have a look at the Hilltop assault here by QFF and TOG. And QFF are trying a new angle. I feel like TOG's still holding strong, though. And this is not a terrible angle, to be perfectly honest, but you gotta... Ooh, and they're coming right up on the hab right here. So they see it, they know it. Oh, Vasily getting taken out there. It's Citrix and Lightfu. ST Hyper getting revived by Dancing. And Gentleman Pyro takes out Dancing. ST Hyper still alive, though.
Frag out.
Oh, ST Hyper eats it. But so does Gentleman. Mrs. Jenny, though, still there. Ooh, wow. Yeah, so this is absolutely tricky
We
here.
have been down from both sides, from the hilltop and from that FOB location. I don't know.
Alright, so yeah, HSR can't push any further.
Okay, my squad FA is gonna go
But that's-
attack that FOB. Squad Beans, can you defend
That's
FOB?
fine. Ooh, wow. Squad Beans, do
Copy.
you still have that?
Try to put the new one
No, that FOB,
from
yeah,
somewhere else.
is gone. They
Those
need
trucks
to
will
just
come
clear it
from
out,
outside.
and right now, it looks like FSQ, having done their job, though, keep in mind, oh, never mind, Makos still alive. Revenge Devon, though, coming in. And Makos not looking the right way. There we go, Makos all done. There is, however, karma down here.
Alright, Squad Beans, are you okay to put FOB at FOB Papanov? My squad's gonna move in to
And
take out that
any vehicle, especially logistics trucks, trying to come up this way are going to have a super bad time, but the Logi appears to be down here. And I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but he's all the way down here. I think someone spotted this or something, but yeah. Well, FSQ's all down, but right now, this BTR being down here, Karma being right there, is putting a big stop here on the defense of this flag. Squad Beans, though, are holding right now, and Fear Academy are pushing on the north side here, maybe trying to relieve Hussaria a little bit on the south side. And the mortars are raining in. And they are also coming from this hill right here. Are they? Yeah. Right here is the mortar base. So this is all going to fall. If Fear Academy and Hussaria manage to push in, then this attack just stops dead. And right now, I mean, these mortars, although they are forcing the defenders to be like inside and hiding, that's about it. And Red Bear's now flanking on the south side. Either that, or they're actually going to hold on North Village in sort of anticipation of Papa getting taken out. But right now, that's not going to happen for a little while. No, they are moving on. So they're going to flank in and possibly come in from the rear here. And especially with these mortars raining down, which now seems to have stopped. I think it's Mr. Bowie. That was the mortar. No, it wasn't.
Enemy FOB location.
Enemy
Copy that.
FOB location.
We're keeping them busy out there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Squad 2 now on the FOB, and they're going to dig that down. That's HSR right there, finding the FOB. And you don't have to be on that for a long time before this is unspawnable. And that just crumples this entire attack and makes Red Bear's sort of flank here, makes it a suicide if they do push in, because there are way more friendlies here than they are. There are only 4 dudes. I mean, they could drop a rally point and resupply, and then it's a full squad versus a full squad, which gives them a better chance. But then again, they are going to take fire from the hill. Man, I mean, it's possible. So let's have a look. Okay, so FSQ, everyone just spawning now from this hab here up by QFF on Hilltop. It looks like right now Russians are, yep. And the tickets do confirm it. The
Enemy
Russians
fog going
are
down,
sort
enemy
of
fog
struggling a little bit. U.S. side now taking out the FOB.
Good job, HSR.
The HAB is gone. Everything is solid here for the U.S. side and their defense. The only little nagging doubt here is
Shall I bring down a new
Red
fog
Bears
directly on from
behind
Papanov?
enemy lines as well as Karma in
I would
this
say
BTR.
Yes now.
Most likely extremely bored in this BTR. And let's have a look at his view. Yeah, he's just looking as close as he can, but he's probably super duper bored because he's been here for
Right,
a
FA
good
back to Fort Papanov.
5 to 10 minutes and nothing has happened,
Copy. We're trying to flank them
which
from the
is
north side with the
unusual.
Hilltop.
But then again, just locking down this road here with a BTR really I mean, it really puts a damper on what the U.S. side can do. They need to take that out, but first they need to know it's there, and that's going to cost them a logi or something important in terms of time, especially. Funt now going down. Red Bears having been spotted, and right now, Extreme B on flag here with squad beams.
We're reinforcing
And they're just putting fire on them. And, yeah. Honestly. Oh, Hussaria now flanking around. Looks like Hussaria wants to help QFF here on the attack. And this is going to give a little bit more oomph to this assault right here. QFF have basically been throwing themselves at a wall here. The wall that is those other guys. And then again, Hilltop is a really difficult flag to attack in general. It's tricky to get inside, basically. My favorite side is north. If I'm going to attack this, it's going to be from the north. But, like, if I have a choice, I feel like this approach is better. You go, hang on.
Going to the hilltop from the north.
You go here, and then you can go up the stairs, or you can continue
It's pushing to
here,
the
and then suddenly
buildings.
you're inside. You can enter the rooms, or
They're
even
trying
go in the
to put the
basement.
fog
You
somewhere
know,
in the
you've got a
buildings
lot of
from the
places you can
eastern
go
side of the
from
hilltop.
that
Watch
point.
out.
You could go around here. That
Lodge
gives
track,
you sort of
full
this
lodge track going
approach.
to the east side of the hilltop.
Yeah, so, ooh. Now building this 50 cal here on the roof. That's going to be nasty.
Lodge track
And the
marked.
Russian 50 cal as well. Pretty much a buzzsaw. It fires really fast. Red Bears now making their
Are
assault.
we retrieving that logistics, by the way?
FSQ coming in
Very
from
down
the
south,
north,
south.
and very few guns looking north here. They've all been distracted. And it looks like, yep. Squad beans here. Not looking north at all. And FSQ now. Yeah, as well as Fear Academy. Fear Academy is going to be pushing Red Bears here. But FSQ are not going to be spotted for a long time here. Ooh,
Looks like the
Magmag.
truck has,
Well, was
come
looking
somewhere
north for a
between
very
Village
short
and
time.
Hilltop, putting down a firepower.
We're trying to approach to the hilltop from the north side. Let's see what we can do.
Ja, mach ich hier holen. Nee, mach ich.
All right, and FSQ now on the top of the hill here. Very careful about skylining, and I think they're just waiting. They're all going to be up here before they open fire, I think. And just pick some targets and see what they can do. I'm just going to...
Be advised, there might be a FOB somewhere near North Village.
All right,
Yo,
so
we're
that...
spot on. We found the fob. We're engaging now.
Wait. So that could be true, because RIP just came from up here. Alright, so there's most likely an FOB down, actually south of North Village. And Fear Academy here. Ooh, a lot of damage to Red Bears here. Red Bears going to struggle. But then again, FSQ now taking out two guys on the roof. Illuminati's still alive. Magmag's still alive,
Be
though.
advised, all squads, we are engaging the enemy
And
from
Jewel
downhill. They're
400
chasing down the hab. They've got no hab,
going
so we're gonna
down.
take 'em out.
Mahmood the Camel Thief going down. Ooh, and really nice hits here on Magmag and Revenge. Optial making it all the way across the road and down here. RIP as well coming in sort of on the east side. And this assault looking like it could do some serious damage, especially considering that this FOB has not yet been supplied. There's no major spawn points here. And let's just quickly have a look to see if Kerma here. No, still no, yeah, still no solid, alright, so this attack looking like it can actually, fold this house of cards right here. Squad beans desperately need reinforcements. Magmac going down there on the roof, one-shotted by a sniper.
We got enemies close south. We got enemies close southeast.
Copy that.
And RIP now coming in. Divide and conquer right here.
For Papanov.
As well as FSQ coming in. Oh yeah, this is definitely not going too well. And Russian ground forces just defended, but this theoretically could be a double neutral. Especially if this FOB down here folds. It's still up. And Kunamorku still alive here. Right now, yeah, right now both flags are really precarious, but I would say I do favor Hilltop, and I do not favor Papanov here with the entirety of FSQ as well as RIP trying to push it, but FSQ basically had a free entry on the west side here. And right now, Fear Academy and Squad Beans are making a counter push, but Red Bears are behind them. So it's a tricky situation all around here. Not easy at all. Red Bears do have the smoke cover, and Pintu is watching. And RIP gonna go down right now. Only one dude left, and he is exposed as shit. But then again, Squad Beans only tripbacks alive on flag, so this is definitely capping. And right now, Fear Academy are having to assault their own flag just to sort of get in, and FSQ are not going to give them this for free. FSQ need to be +3 on flag, though, or 3 more than sort of everyone else, or 3 more than the enemy team. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, there's 7 guys on flag. So basically, US side need 4 people on flag to stop this from capping. And right now, I can't tell if it's capping. It should be. It is absolutely capping right now. But it won't be for very, very long. I doubt it, at least, because there's a lot of U.S. troops coming in. That's going to freeze this cap right now.
Can someone maybe cover this?
Yeah, because the outside of the cap is sort of right here. You need to be inside this fence to cap it. So, yeah, there we go. Our Russian ground force is just neutralized. Hussaria now respawning. I think they've stopped their attack and are heading back. There's no new FOB dropped, so the only real FOB... Ooh, okay, I see what's happened. So QFF saying, hey, we can do this. Hussaria, we can do this. Just head out. We're holding this. And right now, it's definitely looking like it's going to be a double neutral. Because I think they most likely started capping before this sort of... and yeah. And RIP getting ready for this.
Capping Hilltop and removing FOB.
So, hopefully they were capping Hilltop before now, or this is not going to be a double neutral. Unless they actually manage to stop. And right now, Red Bears, coming in force here. Fear Academy's White Knight is there, though. Should spot them. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the cap is definitely, or sort of, the neutralization has definitely been stopped here on flag. No. but it's so close. It hasn't, but it's super duper close. And right now, they just need to get on flag right now. That is absolutely vital. No, hang on. 1, 2, 3. No, it's 3-3. It's definitely paused. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be a double neutral. Wow, but it's super duper close. I do give the advantage still to the U.S. side. Oh, yeah, definitely. Russians are down by 80... hang on, 88 tickets? 89 now. My math might be incorrect. It's 90 tickets.
Copy. We're taking back Papanov.
All right, so now they're taking back Papanov, and they're neutralizing Hilltop. And I don't think, I think the only FOB... Ooh, wow. And this actually surviving a pass by that BTR. And that's a Humvee. And he just needs to go home to mama right now. Actually making a pass. So that BTR has been spotted. But he ain't moving. All right, so basically they don't know exactly where he is. They could, but we're not sure they know exactly where he is. So, okay, and Vasily might have spotted the enemy FOB here. They've at least come close. And I'm sure there is a spawn point somewhere down here.
So front building in the Papanov is still taken by the enemies.
All right.
Yeah, I tried to clear it out.
So Papa still being capped by the enemies? No. No, can't be. But Red Bear's still coming in from the east here. Sending wave after wave of their own men. And right now Russians are struggling for places to spawn right here.
And to Papanov.
Is that Karma? Yeah, that's Karma though. That's Karma, and he's not coming to Papa. He wants to GTFO, basically.
Enemy BTR.
Yeah.
It's moving.
And Karma has spotted him. Wants to drive over Kuna in case he is the LIT, and he is. But he didn't respond to that. All right, so looks. Ooh.
Northeast corner.
Oh, I think they know where this FOB is. I think the Russians have an idea that there is something down here, and it is actually in the lowlands right here. Fob and Hab are right next to each other, so this is in trouble right now, and it's actually quite handy to have in terms of Hilltop right here. And Hilltop being defended well here by QFF, actually managing to push out TOG in the end.
We are getting pushed from the east and west at Hilltop.
So they're getting pushed from the east and west, soon south as well. And I would be really, really careful about that FOB. I think Impartial Meat already spotting it. Ooh, Henderson there. Needs to get his brown pants on. Wowee. And that was the silenced 40mm grenade launcher there. Anderson here.
Troops on the
There we go.
east
U.S.
and
side
south
capturing
of
Papanov. Now it's just a matter of time before they do capture
I can say inside
Hilltop as well. And
Papa.
Papa, I think, is uncappable for the time being. These guys can really all move out.
Okay.
They're going to stay in, be on the defensive. I think they're just checking their rear, making sure. And now with
HSR will hold
with
the
Kerma
western
leaving,
hill of the Papanov. We're going out of the objective.
with Kerma leaving right here as well, no longer in this position. This lane is wide open, and they need to start sending supplies in because these two FOBs not cutting it. They need more, especially with one of them,
Western and Eastern.
the most useful right now, going to
That's
be
what we
going
need.
down very, very soon. TOG coming in from the north, and RIP coming in from the east, and there's nothing Pliskin can do. He cannot stop that many flanks. I mean, All right, theoretically he could, but he's not going to because it's extremely unlikely. I will eat my pop filter. Let's put it that way. There we go. Pliskin goes down. My pop filter is safe.
All squads to be advised, FA is going to move to Hilltop and support squad 4.
Yes, yes. Squad 1 going to.
All right, QFF, a cute kitten. One cute kitten. Yep, going down. Probably, and there we go. This FOB, not long for this world. And honestly, no point really digging the well, they could just guard the hab. But this FOB is going to go down. There we go. Hab has been dug down.
FOB and Hab gone at Hilltop.
I'm not sure, like, are they going to be... Ooh, wow. 2-to-1 ticket, a 2-to-1 ticket, sort of
Hilltop
advantage
capped
right
first.
here for Hilltop. Hilltop kept there. So now it should be more 150 to 302. Well, actually, 2-to-1 still. Yeah, obviously, enemy lost 30, they gained 15. Okay. And now Morris X in the 30mm MTLB that got taken out earlier by, I think, Okok. Then driven by Blind Eye. And here's Okok again. Not too far off from having his second chance here. At that sweet, sweet... Ooh. And what do we have here? That's a standard BTR, but it's taking hits. And a huge amount of Red Bears here. FSQ as well inside this thing. Pushing out. Ooh. What happened over there? Was that Morris X? It was. The 30mm MTLB is gone. And this BTR appears to be safe. We cannot be sure, and right now...
Got 2 enemy BTR inbound as well. Crossroads.
Yeah.
Enemy BTR.
Alright, so Red Bears left here maybe as a sort of a tactic to slow down. They might have tried to do an attack here, but they've gotten themselves seriously surrounded in a ditch here. One grenade could put an end to them. Oh, there we go. One grenade does substantial damage, does not put an end to them. Serial killer still alive, but getting flanked here. Cookie. Oh, gets shot. And Ritsu, angry, wants revenge. One serial killer actually is the medic. That's an uncommon profession for serial killers, as far as I know. All right, let's quickly look at Hilltop. Hilltop struggling here. They do have Extreme B here to help, but QFF having a bit of trouble. I think their rally or all their spawn points haven't taken out. Yep, it has. QFF is squad 4. It is looking like shit. I can tell you that right away. It's looking pretty terrible. They just defended, but right now TOG just swarming in from the south side. They're going to be occupying this building, and they're going to be holding and capping. They need help right now. Fear Academy are pushing in, but they're going to be slightly too late, I feel. I mean, they're going to have to be attacking. Oh, Laifu disconnecting there, and he is a part of the attackers here. This is going to be
losing Hilltop.
Yep, they are losing Hilltop exactly.
Copy that.
TUGG. Oh, Gentleman Pyro here. Actually, clever. There we go. Pushing up from the basement. And this is actually quite brilliant. Securing the bottom floor here. RIP is Anderson and Impartial Meat are outside, though. as well as ooh. Oh, both going down. Who was that? That's Gentleman
Squad
Pyro.
1, build a FOB at.
And
somewhere
Gentleman
along
Pyro
here.
might get killed by ST Hyper here.
Copy that, will do. We got
No,
lucky.
oh, just barely stays in
Yeah,
cover.
dude.
Nope. You are so close to being dead, Pyro. Oh, who's...
Enemy BTR
Oh,
behind
they both survive it.
logs on the
All right.
western side.
And now, though, he's going to get shot in the ass. And goes down. Yeah, I saw that one coming. All right, so that gives Fear Academy a little bit of breathing room in terms of getting in here. They are trying to enter from the south side and hitting
Enemies
TOG
inside west.
face first. But they are coming in from the north as well, now reinforcing, and I think they have stopped this cap and should stabilize. It should stabilize. They've completely left
Squad B
Papa.
is, going out. We are going on the south
Get ready
hill
to supply the fob in a minute.
of Papanov.
Alright, so they want to drop a new FOB. There's the FOB. And it is supplied, so right now this should become a much, much easier hold. Very, very soon. ST Hyper. Let's have a look. It's ST Hyper. It is Subtle Rod. And it is Johnny. Alive here. Yeah, alive for sort of the Russian side, trying to cap this flag, but 3 guys is not going to be enough because there's a whole bunch of U.S. troops either on flag or moving in. But I do believe right now it's only Cookie alive on flag, and Red Bear's pushing in. And Oak as well as Crawl 34 here on the north side, but they need to push in because right now Russians are capping with like 3 guys basically. They're so close to sort of being stopped, but it's not a they're just not pushing in.
So guys, what should I do?
You need
Go
to,
over to Hilltop or go over to Ammo Deep? Or stay on Papanov?
Right.
Leo, mate, can you help build a hub?
Right, squad 3, I'm getting told by my guys there's enemies at the mortar strike area. Try to lurk around there. Might have a FOB.
Okay, copy that.
well, let's quickly have a look and see if there is any kind of FOB, any kind of fobtacular. Nope, there's nothing going on here. The mortar sort of more closer to the mortar area. I was suspecting an FOB down here earlier, but I never found it. Nah, there's nothing. My guess is they are spawning from rally points. Yeah, they're definitely spawning from rally points, but we'll ooh, but look at this. Wow. It's so nice to see it from the sky, sort of. You sort of see the way a flank evolves and the way, the shape it takes. And right now, you'll see like QFF and FA moving up from the road here, sort of snaking around and entering on the north side. And then you have the Russian side entering on the south side and spreading out northwards. But right now, it looks like QFF, having made their way inside.
We're doing a good work, squad. We're doing good. If we can just keep Hilltop.
Russians, though, still capping. But right now, I think US side have a solid advantage, especially with their supply lines as short as they are. Squad beans, yeah, pushing that area. Going to be looking for FOB.
Hilltop is getting capped by them very quickly. We might need you to pull back for Papanov.
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I think you should be capping
Be
back right
advised
now.
if you need to pull back real fast.
You're
tell
absolutely
my
capping
striker to
back.
drive you there.
All right, so let us just quickly have a look here. It's 57 to 260 with a 210 to 127 kill death advantage. So US side now. Oh, Jesus. US side are a math amount of tickets ahead in terms of just kills. Come on, brain. 70, 80, yeah. 80, 90 tickets. Not gonna be any more specific than that. And I do believe, like, because the Russians did lose some material this game, so they're not too far. Ooh, Chaos. Are you the LAT? Chaos is the LAT, and he's managed to sneak up on this BTR here, but he's not taking his kit out, so I'm guessing he's all out of ammo there and just spotting it. And right now, they should be capturing Hilltop, no problem at all. And Squad Beans are pulling back, rushing for Papa. I do believe that's slightly premature. And I think if they did ask, they would have been told that, hey, we are capping Hilltop back. And I wouldn't worry about it. But I think, better safe than sorry. Which is fine. They don't know what I know. Or we, I guess. We. Just to add you in this conspiracy here. They don't know what we know. That Papa, or Hilltop, sorry, is capping. And right now, the closest Russian to Hilltop is, let's see here. It's Mr. Octo? It is, in fact, Mr. Octo here. Spreading his 8 arms of love.
Nice work, leaders.
And Red Bear's going to be pushing in with TOG here, but a huge mass of Russians on the south side. And they need to be spreading out. But the problem is that most of the defenders are facing the west. They're actually a little spread out there as well. Let's see. That was a tricky name to read. So I'm not. It's Gutulin or something. Sporky, though. Already ready. And, yeah, it looks like Hilltop is pretty solid. This last push, though, in desperation, I do think, because they've got 30 tickets left. They are doing a lot of demo. Ooh. Yeah, that's got to be enemy mortars right there. And I do believe I know where they're coming from.
Alright, big talk now. Are we going to push to ammo 1 squad or have maybe squad 3 push to ammo because they're not engaged at the moment?
Really nice mortar position right there.
Mortar unit of my ammo deep.
Yep. That is well spotted.
So
And right now, yeah, Hilltop is secure. I would say, I mean, there's a lot of infantry trying to get in, but look at the amount of infantry inside as well. It's going to be really, really tricky for them to sort of come in here, and especially considering how gathered up they are, how bunched up. Grenades are going to be super duper effective here, and look at all these dead bodies from the Russians here, littered all over. Now there are U.S. deaths as well, but not the numbers, man. Not the numbers. 19 tickets with, let's see.
South side.
Yeah.
Free supplies coming
With,
from the south side.
oh my God, 19 tickets with God knows how many bodies waiting to bleed out. And they are actually, TOG, Dancing, and Skin trying to push around here. Ooh, TOG Dancing gonna hit. 1Q Kitten, as well as Kroll. But I think he assumed he killed Kitten there, and switch targets got shot. 13. And now pushing through on the south side, getting engaged immediately by I Am Swan. I Am Swan gets taken out. Takes one with him, though. I think that was Impartial Meat getting killed. Sort of, let's try and get the view here. Wow, my God. That's a lot of bodies. Oh, drone getting killed there. All right, so Russia's now actually making it inside, but I think, yeah, too little too late right there.
Nice.
Did you
GG.
join
241
GG.
Good
to
game.
145.
Good
So
game.
that was actually really, really
Yeah.
beautiful
GG.
by
Double with
Fear
the
Academy.
guys.
Sorry, at
Okay, guys.
242.
It was a brilliant push. It was brilliant.
All right, so there
Great.
and there.
You're
So
all
that's all the
amazing.
kills. Really well done there. Squad Beans, QFF,
God.
Fear Academy, and Hussaria playing against Red Bears, RIP, TOG, and FSQ. Really well done there. Hopefully the next round will be as exciting as this one. So stick around for round 2.